And we are the Digi-Dudes! You got your hook there?
Yep.
As you guys can see, Digi-Dude is back, feeling much better now, right, bud?
Yes.
Because it was super weird for me to record without Digi-Dude, and I don't like it. This is just as much my YouTube channel as it is his YouTube channel. We are partners, and we do this together. I don't really talk about it much on the channel, but I talk about it a lot in our Patreon Discord group there, because I talk about upcoming episode topics and what we're going to be doing and stuff a lot in there. And part of that is how much Digi-Dude is actually involved in the channel. He's not just here with me having fun. This is very much his YouTube channel too. And you help pick a lot of the topics, don't you, Digi-Dude?
Yes.
Like today's actual topic is...
Hey, that was my line!
Well, tell everybody what today's topic is.
History of Meramon.
Yes, it's the history of Meramon. This is one that I'm doing the adventure mode right now on my vital bracelet. So let's actually check that out, who I'm going to be fighting. I got the Terriermon dim going right now, and I just digivolved into Cherubimon virus type today. So let's check out this battle, Digi-Dude. You've never seen... I haven't even told you I digivolved yet. This is the first time you're finding out I digivolved today.
Uh-huh. Wow. He looks evil.
Yeah, you know Cherubimon virus type. He's from your favorite season of Digimon.
Oh yeah, Digimon Frontier.
Exactly. He's a big villain in there.
Yeah.
Well, look at him go. That's the first time I actually saw his special, because most of the Digimon I've fought so far got one-shotted. Oh, he's got the same special. That's a little lame. But still cool. Looks really good. Honestly, all the VB sprites look amazing. So obviously you guys see who I have there.
Like a darker background.
Well, he's got the standard Terriermon background. It's not like he gets his own special background.
But he's like darker. For like that light thing, it's not really that fitting for him.
Yeah. But as you guys saw there, I've got Cherubimon on the VB. Who do you have on your VB? Well, mine's a Digivice V. It's a little hard with your hook. Here, Daddy helps. There you go. You have Dividramon, and Digi-Dude is actually running a custom dim that we had made for us. We actually started recording a video for it right before we all got really sick, and I had to scrap the video. I had to scrap the video because we got really sick. You weren't able to wear your VB because you were stuck in bed, not feeling well, and your Digimon died, and you just restarted it. We will be doing a video coming out soon. And probably honestly, by the time this posts, it'll probably be another month before the video comes out. But we will be doing a video on that custom dim coming out in the next few weeks. And then on my version 20th here,
you've got Hookmon.
I actually have Clockmon.
But there's a hook in there.
There is a hook there now. Your hook. But Hookmon is an actual Digimon. And I do not have Hookmon right now. I've got Clockmon.
Is Hookmon a pirate Digimon?
He is a pirate Digimon. Alright. And I am going to Jogress right now and Digivolve my Hookmon into one of my favorite Digimon.
You said Hook.
Now you got me saying Hookmon. Clockmon. So let's actually check that out. We got a lot going on right here in the beginning. Here we go. Woromonzemon, one of my favorite Digimon, and he's in my evolution line. Looks so good here. The sprite looks amazing. Alright guys, so now we got all that done, taken care of, we'll start talking about our episode. And like I said before, this is very much Digi-Dude's channel as it is mine, and this is a history of that he's wanted to do from pretty much the beginning, since we did the Devimon one, which was his favorite, one of your favorite episodes. Because anytime you get to talk about Devimon, you're super happy.
Yeah!
If you guys haven't seen that episode already, you go check out our History of playlist there. We have all the History ofs we've done so far up to this point, and any other future ones coming. Meramon is one of those OG Digimon. Most of our history of episodes we've been talking about like OG original Digimon, and Meramon is one of those just because they're popular, great Digimon. And you particularly like Meramon. You think he's got a really cool design, don't you, Devi-Dude?
Yeah.
What about Meramon? What about Meramon do you like?
What?
What about Meramon do you like? Like what? Why do you like Meramon so much?
He's fiery.
He's just got an awesome, he's just an awesome dude on fire.
And his attacks are already shooting fireballs.
They are. Like I said, Meramon is one of those original Digimon. Meramon first appeared on the version 1 original digital monster. Guys, see it here up on screen. The classic one we all know and love so much was his first appearance. And honestly, his sprite there looks really good. They did a good job of matching the design to the sprite. Because, as we've talked about in a couple other videos, these original very first Digimon, the device was created first, and then we got an official design afterwards. So this isn't actually Meramon's first design. Meramon's first design looked a lot different. We first got him in a manga called Seamon Digimon.
Well, why does it sound like Seamon instead of Digimon?
Honestly, I don't know, personally. I don't know why they originally called it Seamon Digimon. But it's just a one-shot manga that came out in Jump. Actually, in the very first manga that Naruto first officially appeared in, too. It's the same exact one, making it a very highly collectible and sought-after manga volume. And it's one that Daddy wants to get as it being like a piece of Digimon history. But it's very hard to find, and it's very expensive if you do find it here in the U.S., because it's also the first appearance of Naruto.
Thousands of dollars.
Honestly, I've been looking for a little while now because I'm on a personal mission to find it. I haven't even been able to find it anywhere like I can buy it here in America. There. But as you guys, let's talk about his original design and those Seamon Digimon. As you guys see here, this is actually the Seamon cover here for it. And all those Digimon look very familiar, but they all look different. Because like I said before, with this original device, they created the device first and all the sprites first, and then they created the designs afterwards based off of what the sprites looked like. So Meramon's first appearance, though, he looked very different from what we know him to.
Because he's actually not really that different because he's basically the same.
But he looks more monstery, doesn't he? In the original design, he looks less human.
Yeah, he looks like a bit less human, a bit more like goblin-y or like woolly.
Yup, you're definitely right. Looking kind of like a little fiery goblin. I definitely agree on that, Devi-Dude. But the design, though, at the same time, really matches and lines up with the sprite really well. I think they did a good job on that. And honestly, I kind of like the original design more than I do the official design of Meramon that we know and love now. I think it's great, and if I never knew about the Seamon design, I never would have questioned it. I think it even fits the sprite really well. Those designs did a spot-on job matching up.
I think, in there, Meramon was, like, a bit more, like, shorter than he is now.
Oh, yeah,
because,
definitely.
Like, and the sprites, he was, like, short.
You're right. In the sprites, he doesn't look like he has long arms or he's very tall. But again, these are small 36 by 36 sprites there, which is the screen size and pixel size, buddy, of the devices. So it's really hard to get a lot of detail in there. I think it looks great, and they did a great job of it back then, and even currently now. But I think, at the same time, I do like that original design more, and I think it also fits the sprite really well. So let's talk more about Meramon as a Digimon now that we've talked about his first appearances, his design changes we've gone through. And Meramon as a Digimon is a Digimon born out of the firewall between the real world and the digital world, which is a protective layer there to stop intruders from coming from the real world into the digital world. And as we know from Digimon, it happens more often than not that we still have people and Digimon jumping back and forth. But that firewall there is meant to protect the digital world, and Meramon is actually born from the flames of the firewall there. Meramon is a naturally live on File Island, which we know from Season 1 of Digimon, because that's where it takes place.
And he appears there.
And he appears there. And Meramon is supposed to be the strongest of the fire-type Digimon that live on File Island there.
Oh.
Yep. And his fire is supposed to be hotter, burns hotter than any other fire around.
Even white fire?
It's not actually hotter than white fire, but it's supposed to be hotter than other, like, Digimon fire. We'll put it that way. Because we'll talk more about other Meramons that actually burn hotter.
But if you just spread just white fire, he'll probably just run away from that.
Maybe he'll absorb it because he can absorb flames. We've seen that before in the animes.
Oh yeah, and turn into a blue Meramon.
So Meramon is a naturally aggressive Digimon.
And he shoots fireballs like boo 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 boo.
He does. And which is kind of weird because Meramon is a data type Digimon. And data types are generally a very mellow and neutral personalities. But Meramon, being a hot, fiery Digimon, is quick to set off, quick to get angry, and quick to fight Digimon.
So, would he be more of like a virus or a vaccine?
He's more of, personality-wise, more in line with a vaccine-type Digimon. And this fiery personality that Meramon has also makes him a hard Digimon to tame. It's in his official bio there that tamers who possess Meramons have a very tough time having Meramons listen to them and to follow their commands. Meramon has appeared at some fashion in every single Digimon game created. Sometimes he's just a character you interact with. Most of the time, he's a Digimon you can raise. You can get him in Digimon World 1, 2, 3. He's in the Digimon card games. He's in all the modern Digimon games. He's in the Digimon World games, as in the Dusk and Dawn ones. He's been in all the app games. Meramon is everywhere when it comes down to that. And same thing with anime appearances. Meramon has made some appearance in every single Digimon anime in some way. Sometimes he's a villain they fight for a one-off episode.
Maybe.
Sometimes they're there helping him.
Maybe he's just like a background Digimon that's just in the background somewhere.
Exactly. And then Meramon is one of those Digimon that I feel like everybody just knows him and just likes him. Because again, he appears in everything. He's in every anime. He's in every video game. He's in every card game. Not every trading card collection. Because some of them, he's not in every set of Digimon cards. Because like some of them only focus on the tamers and their partners. But every playable card game where it's like the new Digimon card game we play now, like the Digi-Battle one, and other ones that released in Japan only, and the Digi-Fuse card game, every single one of them has a Meramon card you can play. I can't even count how many different Meramon cards I have from collecting all the different Digimon card games over the years. Now we're going to change gears over to the virtual pets, the things that we love the most about Digimon. And he is, like I said, the OG Digimon. He came out in the very first digital monster ever created. He's one of the original Digimon we've seen there. But he's not only on that device. He also appears on the Pendulum Nightmare Soldier, or version 3. There, which he does get a new sprite when they do. Which he does look, he's a little more squat. He's a little shorter looking. He doesn't stand up as much, upright on there. As you guys can see on the screen there, I have the two sprites side by side next to the devices, so you know. But the sprite does look a little different, but it is very distinctly Meramon. Yes, Devi Dude.
How is Meramon really that scary compared to like the other ones on there?
Well, it's because he's a Nightmare Soldier field Digimon. He also lives in the Nightmare Soldier field, not just File Island. And that is why he appears there, because he does have that scary, fiery design.
Oh yeah, like the scary mouth with like the sound.
Yeah, it's all sewn up there. Speaking of virtual pets, getting back to that, other virtual pets that he's appeared on is the Digimon Mini, the very version 1, because that is just a remake of the version 1 device. Also appeared on the Vital Bracelet, which we had a new updated colored sprite for him, on the Volcanic Beat Dim, which is one that we played a bunch.
Why, he's recolored?
Not recolored, he's colored in. We get a colored in sprite.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because the Vital Bracelet's in color.
Yeah.
Not black.
They cooler.
It is. He does have a great looking sprite there. He is a little more slouched down, which does remind me of, he's in the same pose as the Nightmare Soldier sprite, which I think is really cool. I don't know if that's on purpose or not,
maybe,
but it does look a lot like that pose to me.
Maybe they reused that sprite, just made it a bit more Meramon looking, and colored it in.
They basically, you're saying they looked at that sprite and they used it as inspiration when they created the VB sprite?
They made it like a bit more like real Meramon on today.
And then he also appears on the Digital Monster version 20, because that is a remake one. So version 1 is on that device, so he's also there. And he appears on the Digital Monster version 20 Pendulum, because again, it's a remake device. That Nightmare Soldier egg and device is on here, so he also appears on there. Meramon also has a couple or a few different Digimon that are evolutions tied into him. So one that we're going to talk about right off the bat is Blue Meramon, a perfect level Digimon, or ultimate for the dubs level Digimon, which is just a blue version of him, honestly. With the Digimon lore for Blue Meramon, it says that it is a Meramon that flames have gotten hotter, and it caused him to digivolve and turn into that blue form. So basically, he is the same exact Digimon, but just hotter. His flames burn hotter is what it is. He's a stronger version.
Also, I think they made him like stronger and improved than the normal Meramon, because blue fire is actually hotter than normal yellow, orange, red mixture.
Absolutely. There was some confusion with the original Blue Meramon. In the Digimon World 2 game, they actually call him a water-fire type Digimon there, which is really weird. They saw that, I think the creators of the game saw the blue aspect of him and made him water-ice there, not fire. But that is the only game or media that has him as a non-fire type Digimon, but it's a fun little fact there. Speaking of other evolutions for Meramon, we have Death Meramon, or for the dubs, Skull Meramon.
Because I was like, wait, who's Death Meramon? He sounds like an evil Digimon.
Yes, Death Meramon is the Japanese name for him, which he is a badass biker Digimon. Basically, he is real freaking metal. And I loved the design of Death Meramon as a kid. I think he looks really cool with his flaming chains and his metal skull mask he has.
He's kind of like a Ghost Rider.
He is! He looks a lot like Ghost Rider. I wouldn't be surprised if they did take some influence from Ghost Rider in his design. Death Meramon also first appeared on the Pendulum version 3, the Nightmare Soldier one, alongside regular Meramon on that device. And then there's also Petite Meramon, which is the baby 2 level Digimon and is a little cute ball of fire. And Petite Meramon, again, is another flame Digimon born from the firewall between the digital world.
Also, I'm not really sure if he's a fire Digimon because he doesn't really have that much fire like all the other Meramons, but also Candlemon.
Yes. And then there's also Candlemon, which is a natural evolution for Petite Meramon. And Candlemon's flame on top of his head there is Petite Meramon, as you guys can see there. And it's said that its flame, if it goes out, Candlemon will die. So I personally think that's where his Digicore is held, and that it is the actual, like, true body of Candlemon, in my opinion. That is not an actual fact, though.
Also, is that like Smoke Digimon? Kind of,
no, it's part of his evolution line, yes. But it's not an actual Meramon Digimon.
Yeah,
it doesn't have Meramon in the name, but it is part of his natural evolution line.
Because he hasn't turned to fire yet, because most smoke, like if you rub
fire starts as smoke.
Yeah, because if you rub sticks together, it starts smoking, and then it turns fire.
Yes. And then there's one last evolution for Meramon that we have to talk about. Meramon X. Meramon is one of the Digimon that was affected by the X virus and gained the X antibody. Meramon X contains its X antibody actually in its right hand in particular, as you guys can see in its official sprite. It's coming out of its hand there. It first appeared on the Digital Monster X3, the yellow version. Where's mine? Right there. The yellow version. And again, it's a more powerful version of Meramon, but it's also much more aggressive. It is willing to fight with any Digimon that it feels like threatens it or threatens its territory. It contains its X antibody in its hand, like I said, and its special move is a X-shaped flame that comes out of that X antibody there. It's like his Fire Fist, which is Meramon's signature move, but using the X antibody for a power boost.
And turning it into a giant X.
Exactly. Alright, guys. Now that we've done all that talking about Meramon, let's do a sticker, Devi-Dude.
A sticker!
I think it's time for a new sticker. And I've got this super cute one.
And you already pulled it.
I did start it. Made it easier for Daddy. Got Digi-Parent. Where should we put it, Devi-Dude? Where are we going to put this one?
Oh, here.
Right there next to that other DM?
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good to me. Put it right there.
The DM Squad.
If you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys watched to this point, please make sure you Giggle Blast that like button.
And touch a really subscribe button down below, even if I can't really touch people because I have against a hand.
It helps us out a ton. Thank you so much to everybody who likes, comments, subscribes, watches. Exactly. You're all amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to our amazing Patreon supporters over here.
They're beautiful!
You guys are the best. If you guys want to help support the channel also, please go check out our Patreon. We have a link down in the description there. And as always, you guys are just amazing. Thank you so much for watching. I also want to give a special thank you to everybody who said something in last week's video, who messaged me, who's concerned about Digi-Dude being sick, giving all the get well soons there. Thank you so much, everybody out there. You guys are all the best. The Digimon fandom is the best fandom. And as always, from me, my family, to you, have a Digitastic day!